Stop scrolling, this moment was engineered for you. You didn't stumble on these words by chance, you were pulled here by a force greater than circumstance. Right now, in the secret currents of your life, a seismic shift is building, and you've felt its tremor. Something potent and purposeful is unfolding behind the scenes, an unstoppable, divine movement that's been calling out to you in dreams, in sudden insights, in that unshakable nudge you tried to ignore. Your heart knew before your head caught up. And now, at this exact crossroads of destiny and timing, the full truth is primed to explode into the light. You're not here by accident. You're here because every step, every silent prayer, every restless night has been preparing you for this revelation. This is your wake-up call, your invitation to stand tall and claim the powerful, life-changing message that has been waiting for you. The stage is set, the timing is perfect, and everything is aligning to reveal the miracle you've been longing for. Stop everything and listen closely, this message is made for you. It has been waiting, patiently, through every moment of doubt and every restless night, for you to arrive right here, right now. This is no accident, no random scroll, no chance encounter. The truth you've been aching for is ready to break free, ready to burst into your life with undeniable power, and the reason it's coming to you now is crystal clear. You are finally ready to receive it. Yes, even if a part of you trembles with uncertainty or clings to fear, another part, your deepest, wisest part, knows this truth to be real. It's not a fantasy, not a trick of your mind. Your soul has always known. That quiet knowing you've felt beneath the surface is about to explode into light, bringing with it clarity, healing, comfort, and a peace so deep it will anchor you through any storm. Here is what you need to hear. Your soulmate shifted, not with a dramatic crash, but with a powerful, quiet awakening that only the angels could witness. They saw it all. Every heartbeat, every breath, every flicker of thought that stirred your soulmate's soul. There was one night, one specific night, that changed everything. It woke something sacred deep inside them, something their soul had been waiting for, even if their mind had no clue. That night, the truth could no longer hide. On the outside, your soulmate might have looked fine. Maybe they laughed with others, pretended to be happy, surrounded by distractions. But inside, their heart was doing something fierce and undeniable. It was waking up, trembling with a truth they could no longer ignore. In that still, sacred moment, their heart spoke loud and clear, something they never expected to hear: "This is not where I belong." At first, they tried to silence it, to shove it deep into the shadows. They told themselves it was just a feeling, a fleeting moment, a wave that would pass. But it didn't fade. It grew stronger. Because this wasn't just an emotion, it was a soul-shaking truth rising to the surface after years of being buried. And with that truth came your name, loud and clear, even if they never spoke it aloud. Even if they've been cold, distant, silent, or confused, their heart has been calling out to you. Your presence haunts their thoughts. Your energy wraps around their spirit. Your memory softens their chest. Your name rises in their soul like a sacred flame. And in that private moment, when no one else was watching, they knew. They knew their heart still belongs to you. It always has. No matter where they went, no matter what they tried to do, a piece of them has never left your side. This realization shook them to their core. It rattled every lie they told themselves to move on. For so long, they convinced themselves it was over, that moving on was easier, safer, smarter, that someone else could fill the space. But the heart does not care about convenience. It doesn't care about logic, timing, or distance. The heart only knows one thing: love. And that night, their heart stopped pretending. It screamed the truth: they love you. They never stopped. You might wonder, if they love me so much, why the silence? Why the distance? The answer is raw and real. Their heart knows the truth, but their mind is still catching up. Fear grips them tightly. Their ego builds walls to protect against the pain of opening up. But those walls are crumbling. The love inside them grows fiercer, louder. The voice inside, the one calling your name, is breaking free, getting louder every day. The angels stand beside them, whispering encouragement, sending signs, stirring memories of you in their heart. Even though fear still holds them back, they are listening. Something inside is shifting. They're remembering, awakening, beginning to see the truth they've hidden for so long. This silence is not the end, it's the threshold of a new beginning. Your soulmate stands on the edge of a life-changing choice. They're closer than ever to surrendering to this love, to choosing you with a heart that will no longer hide or hesitate. When they take that step, it will be real, raw, honest. It will come from the deepest core of their soul, and once it is, there is no turning back. So hold fast. Hold on, not out of weakness, not waiting for rescue, but because you already know the truth. This love is real. This connection was written in the stars before you ever met. The universe is still weaving your story, and this is not the end. This is the moment before the dawn, the moment when the storm clears, and light begins to flood the sky. Your soulmate is rising from the shadows of fear into the brilliant truth of love. When they come to you, whole, awakened, and free, you will finally understand why the heartbreak, the silence, and the waiting were necessary. Because sometimes the heart must shatter before it can open wide. Sometimes we lose what we thought was gone to truly see its worth. And sometimes love waits, not because it's weak or uncertain, but because the souls inside it are still growing into the ones meant to hold it forever. Everything you've endured has led to this moment. The wait is nearly over. Deep healing has already begun, and the reunion your soul has yearned for is closing in with every breath you take. The angels remain at the ready, watching, guiding, whispering in your ear, brace yourself. The truth is coming. The love is coming. The moment is coming. When it is, your heart will recognize it is home. They stood across from someone else and felt nothing. Not emptiness, but the gut punch of knowing something vital was missing. They forced a smile, forced laughter, forced presence, but their mind kept tearing back to you. Your face, your laugh, your energy replayed on loop in their heart. Then, like thunder in silence, a whisper rose inside them: "This isn't where I belong." That single flash of clarity detonated their world. The angels saw it, the way their shoulders sagged, how their breath hitched, how their gaze drifted to an invisible point where your memory lived. In that instant, they couldn't deny it any longer. They knew they still loved you. They knew they weren't over you, and that truth shattered their careful defenses. Instead of calm acceptance, panic surged. Because admitting this love upends everything they once believed about their path, their plans, even who they thought they were. Change, even when it's right, can feel like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into a yawning abyss. To love you fully means abandoning what's safe, surrendering control, risking everything, and that terrifies them. Still, they tried to push it down. They threw themselves into other people, other dreams, other distractions, anything to muffle the roar of their heart. But the truth refuses to be silenced. Each sunrise finds them waking with your name on their lips. Each day, their soul circles back to the undeniable call. You are not just a chapter in their past. You are the epicenter of their destiny. And destiny always claws its way home. Now they're nearing a breaking point. Just one more push and the dam will burst. The angels have shown me a signpost on the horizon. A dream, a song, a sudden wave of emotion that tears down their walls and floods them with clarity. In that crucible, they'll stand at a crossroads. One path leads to the familiar safety of old routines. The other leads straight to you, to love, to truth, to transformation. This time, there is no running. At first, they'll wage one last war against their feelings. They'll clutch at reason, at fear, at every excuse to maintain the fragile status quo. But the love they've carried, this love, is too massive to bury. It will erupt inside them, shaking every lie, rattling every chain, until they can't pretend any longer. Their heart will force their hand, and they'll reach out, maybe with a tremor in their voice, maybe with a bold, unexpected gesture, but they will reach out. They'll come because their soul demands it. When they do, they'll arrive not with swagger or entitlement, but with humble honesty. They'll stand before you, heart in hand, transformed by fire and truth. They'll confess what they once feared. I know now. I know what my heart truly wants, and it's you. It's always been you. They'll finally grasp that love isn't a spreadsheet of logic or a timetable of convenience. Love is a force of the soul, and their soul chose you before the world even spun into motion. All the silence, all the tears, all the restless nights have been a prelude to this. Two hearts hurt into awakening, two destinies knitting back together stronger than before. So keep your heart poised and expectant. The moment of reckoning is closing in. When it breaks over you, it will feel like homecoming, a return to the place where your story and theirs were always meant to merge. Your reunion is not just possible, it's inevitable. Hold fast. Your love, your destiny, is charging home. Everything that's happened, the silence, the confusion, the pain, has been forging this very moment. Every tear you shed, every heartbeat spent in waiting, every prayer breathed into the dark was not in vain. Each struggle was a sculpture's chisel, shaping both your heart and theirs for this reunion. It was preparing them to come back to you not with hesitation but with fierce love, not holding back but pouring out everything they've become, refined, awakened, and overflowing with truth. Ask yourself now, deep in the core of your being, are you ready? Ready to unfold your arms and let this love stream into every corner of your life? Ready to welcome them home, fully present and unguarded? Because they are on their way. Across the unseen currents of your shared story, love is surging back toward you, and it's nothing like before. This time, it's raw. This time, it's unbreakable. This time, it's exactly what your soul has been aching to claim. So stand poised at the edge of joy. Keep your heart unclenched, your spirit expectant. The final act of your love story is about to begin, and it will blow the roof off every doubt you ever carried. They will arrive, whole, honest, transformed, and when you see them, you will know, this was worth the wait. If this truth ignites something in you, don't let it end here. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss the next wave of hope. If you feel led, support our ministry with a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, or $20, every gift fuels the fire of God's word around the world. Your breakthrough is marching in. Keep believing, keep expecting, keep praising. It's happening.